The fight for the Formula One World Championship continues. We leave the line and we're underway for the Mexico City Grand Prix. Say goodbye to Lando Norris in the opening 200 metres, but it's 800 metres down to turn one and the Ferraris are very close. Lewis Hamilton pinched to the inside. Hamilton tried to attack. Watch Max Verstappen, who's on the outside, who's locking up, who's going deep and off the road. On the racetrack, Lando Norris keeps the lead. It was a wild start to this one as they reclaim the lead. Over the road went Max Verstappen, over the road went Charles Leclerc. How are they going to sort that one out? It's Charles Leclerc who leads, but he cut the corner, he'll feather out the throttle, and Lando Norris retakes P1.
Chaos at the start. They were 4 wide into the first corner. Verstappen with the optimistic of all optimistic moves from the outside there, but knew he could cut the corner, and he's side by side with Hamilton, just about keeps his front wing in check.
That was as dramatic as we've seen. Round at the back goes the Aston Martin, and dropping to the back of the field is Lance Stroll. It's Norris, Leclerc, Hamilton and Verstappen. Lando Norris getting a great reaction time, the slipstreaming beginning behind.
Russell's launch was tremendous and now he's going backwards, so Verstappen's already through. Verstappen's ahead of Russell, isn't he? That's not going to be a reversal of the positions. So Piastri goes in wide, that's where he loses the place to Behrman, and then I think he loses the places momentarily because other drivers cut across. He's coming past Hamilton on the inside at the moment.
Oh, that's side by side, the two old rivals. Verstappen trying to get by and no room. Hamilton will try and claim the place back. George Russell trying to go past Lewis Hamilton. And this is a battle for third position. Max Verstappen has P3 for the moment. Hamilton locking up and going off and having to take the escape road. And the dreams of that podium are disappearing at the moment. He'll just carry on. And Behrman's getting to the inside. Incredible run here. What a melee. What a story. Hamilton's in third. Oliver Behrman. Max Verstappen is the room. And there is this year. Off the road goes Behrman. What is going on in Mexico City? Max Verstappen driving it like a shopping trolley at the moment.
10-second penalty for Lewis Hamilton.
That's in the rule book. If you leave the track and you gain an advantage, it is a 10-second penalty if you are adjudged to have done it. This has got to be it for Oscar Piastri, you feel. He will have the DRS. Tsunoda won't have that to George Russell. Piastri was expecting to have better race pace than won that pace, and that's a position recovered for the championship leader. As it stands, he still needs to get into the top 4 to maintain his advantage over his teammate.
The car is jumping in the pit lane. I don't know why. Massive jumping in the pit lane. Like something's broken. Like the vibrations on the pit lane.
And he's getting big vibrations from the power unit as it's trying to control him at a speed, and he's probably lurching slightly too quick and then slightly slower again, and that is what's triggered the pit lane speeding.
Oliver Behrman climbs another place in the Grand Prix, up to P3 on the road. Hamilton's Ferrari crew will have to wait 10 seconds before servicing the car.
What do you want me to do?
What are we doing? Staying out, Max. Yeah, so what are we on a one-stop or a two-stop at the moment? Right, okay.
I can hear everything.
Further back, Esteban Ocon in the Haas up against Alexander Albon. Very, very tight. Tight enough for a pass? Yes, it is. Up to 11th position. Max Verstappen has made his stop. He's gone on to the soft tyre. Soft tyre was an easier tyre for everyone to run earlier in the weekend on the Friday. Max Verstappen out in 8th position.
So rear surface temperatures are sky high. George, let's get these under control.
Marcus, I've got a car in my... Okay? The car much quicker than ours. I'm trying to hold position. I've got much more pace than Kimi here, and we can fight for a podium. I'm happy to give the position back if I don't achieve it. But my tyres are just getting sacked here.
Understood. But we do need to get these tyres to the end of the race.
Antonelli is now told to swap positions. Good luck with that, because Oscar Piastri's right there as well. Can they do some synchronized swimming down to turn 4? They can. Is there an opportunity for Oscar Piastri? Antonelli listens to the team order. George Russell up to P4. He's the next contender to try and take it away from Behrman.
Oh, great.
Another defensive move. Lewis Hamilton can't offer one. Up against Max Verstappen. Verstappen takes P7 and Oscar Piastri remains in P6. And in we come at the same time. McLaren and Mercedes elect to pit their drivers Antonelli and Piastri and Hamilton all in on the same lap.
So this has got to be majestic from McLaren. It will look very good from the team. Where's Antonelli?
That's the Ferrari stop. What's the order? Crucially, Oscar Piastri is ahead. That is magnificent work for McLaren, and it needed to be. 3.2 for Mercedes, 2.3 for Haas. An extraordinary stop under pressure. They needed that one. Verstappen promoted to P3 on the road. New rubber for Behrman and Russell. Again, Piastri looks so quick at this stage, but it's the end of the straight that we're interested in, and Piastri's going for it, trying to slow the McLaren down. Russell will throw it to the inside, but George Russell knew he was racing one of the contenders for the title, and that's a major move for Oscar Piastri to claim P5. This was the swap of positions. George Russell said, "Give me a chance to get past the Haas." They both made their second stop, passed by Piastri, and Russell gives back the place.
Brilliant pass from Bortoleto. Rookie v rookie. That is superb.
Got a yellow flag out. Carlos Sainz, has he pulled off the road at the final corner?
He's in a really safe spot there. He's merged into the barrier, actually. He was camouflaged so well.
The Ferrari under pressure for Max Verstappen, who needs these points for the World Championship. And he forces the Ferrari to go defensive. He'll be heaping the pressure on.
It's all on turn one the next lap. Leclerc struggling for traction out of 6.
And the virtual safety car is deployed to neutralise the race. The green flag will fly at the end, and Charles Leclerc has to get through this corner. Max Verstappen did not get the opportunity into turn number 1. All the while, Lando Norris finds himself into the stadium section. They're fighting over second position. Lando Norris is in the final corners of the last lap. What a weekend this has been for Lando Norris, who comes across the line and wins the Mexico City Grand Prix. Lando Norris in position to retake the championship lead if it finishes like this. Charles Leclerc has second place heading into the stadium section. Verstappen was all over him under traction. It was a brilliant stint from the driver who finds himself in third. It could have been second, but Charles Leclerc will hang on. The timing of the virtual safety car so important. Charles Leclerc hangs on to second position. Max Verstappen will complete the podium, and Oliver Behrman will get his personal best result in Formula One of P4, and we have a new championship leader.
Beautiful weekend. Well done, everyone. Incredible result. Wonderful car. Thanks for the hard work. Keep it up.
Lando Norris has put together one of his finest Formula One Grand Prix weekends at the perfect moment. We have 4 Grand Prix remaining to crown a champion. 3 brilliant drivers in contention.